Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. We are finally getting to stream ESO. We're going to be using the character we used for our other streams, Sarah Hart. Just get set up. Alright. So we're all set up and we're ready to go. I'm going to give it a couple of minutes to wait and see if anybody joins. So in the meantime, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And share the stream with your friends if you think they might enjoy it as well. We're just going to give it a couple of minutes. If anyone wants to type in the chat any questions or just to chat, that would be great. I would appreciate that. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Come on in, please, please. We're going to give it a couple of minutes and then we're going to officially get started. We're just giving it a few minutes to see if anyone joins. So if anyone wants to like and subscribe, please feel free to do so. I know I keep asking that, but it would really mean a lot if you did, truly. If you don't want to, that's fine too. You can just hang out. No pressure. Needed to take a quick drink. Alright, so I guess maybe I can start describing our character a little bit. We've got her up to level 11 so far, which isn't much, especially when we're aiming for level 50. How I like to level up my characters is I just like to do the quests that does it pretty quickly. There's also, we can do some dolmens maybe to level up, or there's lots of stuff that we can do to get this going. I would like to level her up quite rapidly, but at the same time I just want to have a good time, not in any hurry. So she's of the Breton race, which is actually, she looks the most human. She's a sorcerer. Her alliance is with the Daggerfall Covenant, and currently we are exploring northern Elsewhere. However, I would like to go into Alakir Desert because that is a really great place to level up quickly. It's a really easy map to complete. It's actually the very first map I ever completed on my other character. So we might do that. And then go back to Elsewhere at a later date. So, I mean, that's something to think about. My cat has decided to stand directly in front of the television. So, just give me one more second to remove her. And then we'll get started. Alright, she was not very happy about that. But, we are, I think, ready to get started. Hopefully we get some people joining in soon. I don't expect much. I did advertise this quite a bit, so I was hoping someone would join, but it's all good. Oh, what time is it? 7:07. We can give it like 2 more minutes, maybe 3 more minutes. Oh, there she goes again. I might have to shut the door. Hold on. Alright, the door is shut, so she cannot get in here and do that again because she keeps trying. Yes. Try that. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so she keeps trying to get in here. We'll give it 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. If anyone wants to join, we're gonna get started in just a minute or 2. So I kind of went over our plan. I can do that again. We're going to go up to Alakir Desert. We've been working on Northern elsewhere, but I think best place to level up, Alakir Desert. There's some dolmens up there. There's some stuff we can do. The dungeons aren't too difficult. So that's probably the best place to go to level up. We'll do the quest there. We want to get her to level 50. Level 50 is the goal. I finally got this character. She's now champion 60. Took so long to do because I wasn't really concerned about it, but now I know like the benefits of it. So we're doing it. We're gonna do it. All right. Yeah. We're gonna do it. Get her up to level 50. Alright, it is now 7:10, so we're going to go ahead and hit play. Go ahead and collect our daily reward, which we have not been collecting because we haven't been playing all week because we're doing this weekly.
5 Claw.
So this is Northern Elsewhere. We're gonna go. This is in Rimmen. Open zone guide. Like I said, we're just gonna go. We can come back to this later. We're gonna go to Alakir Desert. Start zone story, which we already did. Did I click on the wrong character? Did we already? We already did all of the caves. Okay. There. So I know that there is okay, there's gotta be a thing that's already open then, if we already did that. Hold on. Zone guide. I messed up. 0 out of 12, so there isn't. So we just have to travel there. So continue zone story. so we have to go there. This thing we already did. Is it because I did it with my other character? Because I know I didn't explore all of this with this character. Okay, I need to figure out how to get there though. Let's go to... Oh, can I just... Wait a minute. If I knew this... Holy moly, I did not know this. Learned something new. Okay. Okay, so which one should we do? I didn't know we could access this to level 50. Well, that could be fun. Okay, we definitely want this at least one stage. And then that one would be one stage. What's this one? Ray shrine usage, crafting inspiration. We have 0. This will be next. Okay. Okay, now let's do this warfare. 260 max magicka. Confirm. Okay, okay. Healing taken by 1% per stage. Let's do that one. Okay, I have 0 left, but we'll probably do that one. There's more to this than I thought too, so I might have to go to my other character and do more stuff. Reduces the cost of roll dodge by 120 stamina, or what's this one? Reduces the cost of sprint. Let's do reduces the cost of sprint per stage. What's this? Reduces the cost of block. Roll dodge. We have a skill point we can use. So we're focusing mostly on magic. Like I said in the trailer, I kind of want her to be morally good, but that can be a gray area. Especially when it comes to like these skill point things and some of the guilds, the stuff that they need you to do for guilds. Storm calling. Let's do that one for now. Inventory. What do we have? We have poison. We need to get ourselves a staff. Upgrade our armor. Oops. also upgraded our set. That. We're just going through our stats right now. Quests. We have no quests logged. Alright, now let's figure out how on Earth we're going to get to Alakir Desert, because that's where we want to go. Yeah, okay. Abba's Landing Wayshrine. We'll go there with what little coins we have.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
That's in Hughesbane, and then we'll go from there. So I think open zone guide. Nope, that's not it. I think we got ourselves a little bit closer. Daggerfall Wayshrine. Let's go to that one. We will figure this out. I don't think I had.
You are the one I seek.
I don't think I had this much trouble. This is Daggerfall. So we're a little closer. We need to get to this. So that is not top to it. Let's see.
Greetings. My benefactor wishes to speak to you about a matter that could affect the fate of our world. If my benefactor wished to discuss details in the open, why send a messenger? The matter is for your ears only. My benefactor awaits you in the Patheri house, near Tradesman Square. Do not tarry.
Benefactor. In Alakir Desert, so let's just, explore.
Do you know how long I've been looking for you? Greetings to you.
The letter from Forge Mother Alga, King Karag, Gro Ossinium's mother, invites me and adventurers like me to come visit Rothgar and the new city of Orsinium. Ambassadors wait in Daggerfall, Daven's Watch, and Falcal Guard to provide transport. If you kill livestock owned by a citizen and the crime is witnessed, you will receive a bounty.
card sharps and collectors, test your... Hey there! Ha! Hooked another one. If you want to learn the game, you should travel to Gonfalon Bay on High Isle and talk to my friend Bragus. You'll find him at the City Gaming Hall. He'll get you sorted. I wish you safe travels and good luck in the game.
I didn't mean to skip all that, by the
You
way.
are going to have such a grand time. I can still remember my first win. Such a thrill. I'm actually on my way back to Gonfalon Bay myself, so I'll see you there. Well, there's a bit of selfishness there. Our tribute chapter, the Gonfalon chapter, needs some new blood. But we make it worth your while. We handle all the registration fees, membership dues, and so on. It's a win-win.
Alright. Let's go talk to the benefactor. Where is the benefactor? Where is he now? What's this? You notice a prominent handbill on the requisition board. King Emmerich offers greetings, masters of the craft await you in Daggerfall. Free training for all new to their craft. Certification for accomplished crafters, all at no cost to you, citizen. Read the fine print. Unskilled crafters will be certified after a brief training. Skilled crafters will be certified immediately. The masters shall charge no fee for certification. Certification is mandatory to fulfill crafting writs. Okay. Interested parties should seek out Milanith for blacksmith, clothier, and woodworker certification. Speak with Danao Telano for provisioner, enchanter, and alchemist certification. Alright, let's take it. I did this with my other character too. You don't actually have to take the crafting writs, but it is a good thing to have the option to do. It is also difficult. Because talk to the benefactor. What the? Oh. Okay then. It was a trap. Since I've played this, so this quest line, I forgot about this part. That was insane. Oh hey, look, I have a right. I have a dog with me.
Whoa there. Are you all right? The name's Lyris. Still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Oh, this is insane. What's in here? Is there anything in here that I could, like, take? Oh, here's a seat. It's in prison, so I doubt it. Let's get out of here.
Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter.
Oh, that music is so ominous. I forgot how good this quest line is. Oh my god. Okay.
This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Which is good.
Let's get out of here, my friend.
Steal some stuff first.
Prophet.
Greetings, Leslie. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place.
Well, we're technically not
You must
saying
rescue
that.
me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk.
Talk.
The Prophet. He's a prisoner here too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you even for a moment. You must think you can help me. Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go from here?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
What are the Sentinels?
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I have no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who is this prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
What is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore. Think of the most miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
If I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
How could we rescue the prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving. We should keep moving.
Yeah, let's go. I forgot this quest line. In order to get like back to life, you have to
Well played, friend. Arcase Beard, you are good in a fight.
Yes, I am.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
I don't know what I would use for balls, but it gives me positioning. The Towers of Eyes, that's ominous.
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him. What was your name again? Target practice? Quickly.
okay.
While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
And then we go this way to go to the Prophet's cell.
You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Is there another way?
Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us. Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see. Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Let's go find Cadwell.
One fine day in the middle of the night, two dead kings got up to fight. Back to back,
Ah,
they face.
crazy dude.
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it. Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the Prophet's cell. The door is sealed.
Oh dear. Well, that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
How do we get through all of that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There might as well be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you? Well, there's not much to tell, is there? It's the same old pish-tosh, gallant knight, epic quests, rescued maidens. I came to this land when my head was quite unceremoniously separated from my body. Bad luck that, but you make the best of things. Oh, quite a long time. In fact, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if I was the oldest of the Soul Shriven. Of those who didn't go feral, that is. I know every tunnel and path, every nook and cranny. The others look up to me, I suppose. Ah, Lyris, girl's as mad as sheer Gorus jammies. Heart's in the right place, I suppose. Says she's got to rescue the Prophet to save us all from eternal torment. How an old blind man could do that is quite beyond me. An imperial gentleman. Apparently he was once a powerful mage, but the years haven't been kind. Lyris says he knows of a path back to Tamriel. I rather think that if one existed, I'd have found it by now. I hadn't actually given it much thought. Anything's possible, I suppose. Truth is, I've been here so long, this place feels like home. But a good uprising now and again is a pleasant diversion, so where's the harm, eh?
Let's go.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place.
Around here somewhere. Let's look at the map. It's up there. Okay, let's go do this way. That's the Prophet's cell.
sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here.
I am stressed out. Finally, I have a staff. Let's equip it. All these supplies, too. Marking helps, because I am not very good when it comes to math. That's where we are now, and then we need to go this way. Never been good with this.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers!
Forgot how little birds are up. No wonder it took so long to do anything. And I don't get much now either, but at least
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
there's no other way.
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
this feat? Thank the divines you are safe. There is that at least. There is sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must
Oh
not
yes,
be
I
in vain.
forgot. It was Michael Gambon who he played Dumbledore. Professor Albus Dumbledore. He was the second Dumbledore after Richard Harris died. He voices the Prophet. I forgot about that.
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige. That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined. That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor. The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring.
What was that?
There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
I wonder. What am I looking at? Social. Yeah, definitely not a tank. Or a healer. They're probably looking for specific types of people for their group, and they invited me. I feel bad that I left,
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you.
will you? Not doing much. Yeah,
A moment, Vestige. The dark anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nan in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard. A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nan. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb. Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly, collect the sky shard. Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Val be denied. Hurry! We must go now! As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city of industry where men speak of intrigues and plots beneath layers of innuendo and pleasantry. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path. Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land. I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself. I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal looms across Cabrio, and chaos spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard. You must find your own path, but perhaps there is a reason for the place in which you find yourself. Explore, search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours. Indeed, I sense that even now, there are good people near you who face grave danger. They need your assistance, should you be willing to give it. To thwart the will of Molag Bal, we must skirmish with evil wherever it rears its head. We do not face these troubled times alone. Many shall rise up to fight this tide of darkness. Wherever you go, you will encounter others who share your courage and valor. Help them if you can, and enlist their aid if you have need of it.
Oh yay, bag upgrades. If you're running out of inventory space, visit a bag vendor in any major city. I got 500 gold. Alright. I unlocked a dungeon. Woohoo!
I must finish this.
Okay, we did it. Let's go. Let's accept this.
The Wizards. I am one of Captain Colleen's few remaining.
I always forget, like, not to skip through. I always get so overzealous with just the active, like, leveling up and getting through that I forgot that I was streaming, and then I want to also do the story. So I skip through all of that, which is not my intention. There we go. Not here. There. Actually, let's do... Sales of tribute. stuff in the craft bag here. Does it carry over the stuff from the other account? Because that's also helpful as well. It looks like it does. I don't think I got all this stuff just from this account. Yeah, I definitely did. Okay. So that's
I'm
helpful.
sick of this island, Colleen. I should be in Betnick, visiting my people.
Look at that, Lambor. Our half-drowned friend is up and about. We weren't sure you'd make it. Really? I just fished you out of the water. Master Kassan got you breathing again. The important thing is you're alive. But if you're feeling grateful, I could use some help. A job. Anyone who helps is going to get rich. Right now, I need a fresh face. Someone this island's butcher-in-charge, Headman Bosek, doesn't know and won't stop. Basically, you recruit the folks I need, you get a cut of the take. Interested? The 3 folks I need are Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. Any or all of them would do. He's a thief, but he's the best there is. He'd be a big help in the heist I have planned. Problem is, he robbed Bosek. Nobody robs Bosek. He's been tossed into the grave under Bosek's palace. Naramo's nice enough for an Altmer if you get past his Dwemer fixation. Thing is, the relics he finds in Dwemer ruins sometimes come in very handy. He just might have a device we can use for our heist. She's an old friend, captain of the Maiden's Breath. She's also a master of disguise. We can use that. The Sea Drakes use their lighthouse tricks to run her ship aground near Saintsport. Rescue her, and she might join us. Naramo's nice enough for an Altmer if you get past his Dwemer fixation. There's a Dwemer ruin outside town, Bithzark. Naramo went there to dig up relics. Help him find some, and he might just join us. Bloody Bosek, or Headman Bosek as he calls himself now. He took over the palace years ago, killed the old ruler and took his place. Captain Helene, but she's worse than Bosek. Her Sea Drakes run Saintsport south of here, biggest band of murderers on the sea. Bosek and Helene tolerate each other. Neither's ready for a war, yet. Deserted, the traitors. See, there's a fortune to be made from Breton galleons. Thing is, King Farharajad called for an end to it now that we're all part of the Daggerfall Covenant. Of course, as a loyal Redguard, I obeyed. Ruler of the Redguard people, now king among equals in the Daggerfall Covenant. King Farharajad would have us raid the ships of our enemies, not our allies. There is wisdom in that. If by disagreed you mean tried to kill us, then yes. Bunch of bloody mutineers. Lambor, myself, and a few others ran them off the ship, but word spread. No one here wants to sail with a captain who won't raid Bretons. The Screaming Mermaid's just up the road, and they've always got good rum. Just keep a grip on your coin purse, or you'll be a beggar by day's end. Bosek's thugs, the bloody fists. Cross one, you cross them all, and Bosek will have your head on a pike faster than you can say, "Please, don't put my head on a pike!" Also, the Sea Drakes will gut you if you enter Saintsport.
Alright, alright. Let's go. Yeah, we should also find some stairs. Increase the speed of our horse. Oh, there's a sky shard over here somewhere. It's up there. It's right here. Let's grab it.
The crystals are the key. The door itself would easily open if I could only... Hello? I hope you're not planning to rob me. I've nothing of value, and you might not like being incinerated. I regret I must complete my work here before entertaining additional opportunities. I must find a way inside Bithzark. Miraculous! To think that the Dwemer of Old Volenfell settled as far as Stros Mackay. My brother and I have scoured the ruins' exterior for some time now, but we have never been able to get inside. Several reasons. One is that Headman Bosek commissioned me to explore the ruins. A fascinating aspect of Dwemer ruins are the ancient mechanisms to be found inside. Bosek thinks to use them in Port Hundig. I need to get inside to investigate. An excellent suggestion. I believe this automaton can unseal the door if it can be controlled. I have its control rod, but 2 focusing crystals seem to be missing. They are nearby, but the local creatures dissuade me from claiming them. With the focusing crystals in hand, I can complete this control rod and safely reactivate the automaton. While you recover the crystals, I'll make the proper adjustments to the construct. Some call them dwarves, a race of brilliant artisans and metalworkers who possessed great ingenuity. They built vast underground cities filled with remarkable inventions. Now such works are all that remain of the Dwemer. None can say for sure. Some believe they achieved divinity. Others claim they were consumed by some folly of their own. Perhaps both are true. But long ago they dim the gleam of avarice I see in your eyes. The treasure I seek is knowledge, worthless to any but a scholar. Those who help me acquire this can expect to be well rewarded, however.
We have to talk to Melanie. They're probably all gonna have some sort of task for me to do. Of course, I chose to go the long way.
I could use a break.
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a working ship. We don't traverse all of Tamriel's seas. Have you been to Betnik? I can get you there in one piece. Most likely. Probably. Well, no guarantees, though.
Okay, well, that's not where I had to go.
How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This is a work... From here, we travel to Stros Mackay. How may I serve? It depends where you need to go. This... Have you been to Betnik? I can get you... Daggerfall. You shall find...
Okay, this was correct. It seems. Okay, now what?
I have little time to waste.
Here we are. Guild.
The lattice clockwise.
To discuss,
Oh, no, that would cause an enormous explosion.
You must be. Crafting writs are daily requests for crafted goods. You must be a certified crafter to fulfill them. Prove you know what you're doing, and I'll certify you. I'm authorized to train and certify provisioners, alchemists, and enchanters. If this interests you, we should begin immediately. Good. We should begin while things are busy for neither of us. There is much more I can teach you. What a provisioner condenses the essence of ingredients into food or drink. A true artist balances palate. There is much more I can teach you. What else do you? Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them. There is much more I can. Alchemists are masters of the elixir. They trap magic in. As with master chefs, yes, good. Now.
Behave yourself.
If you have a letter from the Forge Mother, then you've come to the right place. Just be aware, this is an official Daggerfall business. Hrothgar is open to anyone who genuinely wants to help us build the city of Orsinium. Or so I've been told. And here I am, all the way from the icy nethers of Hrothgar, to officially welcome you and transport you to Orsinium. Of course, I'm also supposed to make sure you're willing to do a little hard work. There's no room for shirkers on my wagon. I sent a caravan full of food and supplies to Orsinium. Once there, everything will be distributed to the outlying clans to help them make it through the winter. The caravan's slow. I want you to catch up with it and see it safely to the city. The caravan should have just entered Hrothgar territory. I can take you as far as the entry gates, but you'll have to make it from there on your own. With so many resources diverted to rebuild the city of Orsinium or to fend off Reachman invaders, the smaller clans haven't prepared for the coming winter. For many orcs, the supplies on that caravan could mean the difference between life and death. Well, not me personally, but yes, Orsinium is going to be grander and more magnificent than any previous version of the city. King Kurog has invited artisans and merchants from all over Tamriel to help with the effort, not just adventurers like you. That's the king's beloved mother. The king is too busy waging war and cracking skulls to be bothered with sending invitations. He leaves all the administrative details to the Forge Mother. She's very good at such things. Invaders from the Reach, the Winterborn. They're following a mad warlord named Yurfon Iceheart on some insane quest to take our land. But we're not going to let that happen. We've got something the Reachmen don't. A secret weapon. Our Achater. What's an Achater? The big animal next to me. That's an Achater. Don't you have them around here? Sweet things, really. We use them for all sorts of things. Transportation, pack animals, beasts of burden. They even make delicious cheese. I can't get into too many details because I don't really know myself. I'm sure it has something to do with rebuilding the city of Orsinium, getting the clans in line, and dealing with the Reach invaders. It's kind of hectic in Hrothgar right now. That's complicated. Well, no, not really. Kurog saved Emmerich's arse during Rancer's war, and we do our part for the Alliance. But there's no way we're letting Covenant forces get anywhere near Orsinium. This situation requires a more personal touch. Who sacks Orsinium every time we rebuild it? The Bretons and the Red Guard. Sure, we're allies now, but how long is that going to last? So the king put it in writing. No Breton or Red Guard armies in Hrothgar. Ever. Says so in the treaty. I can take you as far as the border gate. Then I have to come back in case anyone else shows up with an invitation. Just catch up to the caravan and escort it to the city. Then introduce yourself to Forge Mother Alga. She's expecting you. Let's go.
What are you doing? We can't let Chief Basrog deal with the Winterborn by himself.
I didn't come all this way to die, Elf. That isn't what I signed up for.
Damn it! Where are all these Winterborn marauders coming from? Anyone see where the chief and his warriors went? Anyone?
All I see is death and Iceheart's damn Winterborn.
Keep your head down if you don't want one of the Winterborn to chop it off.
Did Orsinium send you? Are you part of the reinforcements? The Winterborn came out of nowhere. It happened so fast. They took our cargo into the hills and the orc peasants chased them. That's when Chief Basrog and his warriors arrived. Our caravan was heading for Orsinium, the new orc city, when the Winterborn landed on the wagons like flesh flies on skeever pie. The orc peasants refused to let their supplies be taken, so they chased the marauders into the hills. In case you haven't noticed, these cracked acorns aren't worth their weight in bloodberry pudding. Besides, before we could rally our forces, Chief Basrog and his orc warriors arrived. He told us to wait here and then went after the marauders. I knew I liked you the moment I saw you. Chief Basrog is big and mean and looks like he can fight. But there were an awful lot of marauders. Iceheart's Winterborn won't stop until Basrog and all the orc peasants are dead. You better hurry. He's a chief, in charge of an orc clan or something. If you ask me, he's got more than a chip on his shoulder. It's a whole damn mountain. I don't think he's a big supporter of King Korog, but he saved us before he went to help the peasants. No, we were the caravan guards. Basrog said he was on patrol, looking for Winterborn marauders. Some scary Reach warlord named Iceheart leads them. Even Basrog seemed a bit nervous just talking about him. Now go help the chief before it's too late. I will, eventually. Maybe. I mean, look around. These people are injured. What happens if the Winterborn come back? Someone has to protect them, keep them from being picked off one by one. Anyway, I'll keep them safe while you help Chief Basrog. This caravan brought me. I thought we already covered that. Oh, you mean specifically? The invitation. You got one too, didn't you? It talked about testing yourself against the most savage land in Tamriel. That was a challenge I couldn't pass up.
Keep your heads down and don't move. Chief Basrog will be back for the rest of us as soon as he can.
We found them. Leave no orc alive.
Somebody help us! Please! There's more of them! Watch out!
I saw what you did out there. Thanks for helping the clan orcs. The ones in here, I think it's too late to help them. Iceheart. He froze them solid. The bastard's got magic, the likes of which I've never seen. Yes, I'm with Bosrod. We were out on patrol when we saw the Winterborn attack the caravan. By the time we reached the wagons, the marauders had already stolen the supplies, and a group of orc peasants were trying to chase them down. Stupid peasants. You're Fawn Iceheart. He's the most powerful of the Winterborn warlords that have been raiding Hrothgar the past few years. Since he arrived from the Reach, the attacks have gotten worse. Iceheart is strong, ambitious, and extremely dangerous. I like your courage, but I don't think you'll get to test it today. If Iceheart was still around, we'd be frozen solid by now. My guess? He got what he wanted and hightailed it out of here. A shame, really. The outlying clans need those supplies. Enough food and supplies to get the outlying clans through the winter. Without those supplies, the clans are going to starve. Chief Bosrod went to track down the marauders and find the supplies. If he fails, I don't know what you're going to do. Search the area and see if you can find anything that even hints as to where the marauders disappeared to. If you happen to pick up their trail, find Chief Bosrod. He'll know what to do. Leave no stone unturned. Anything you uncover will prove useful.
Where did you take our supplies? Every second till you tell me what I want to know.
The clan peasants. Are they on their way to Orsinium?
The soldiers
You're
escorted
the
them and
outsider
the
who
wounded
leaped
outside.
into the bear's den to fight the Winterborn. Shad, the wood elf, mentioned you. Surprised you didn't end up all bruised and bloody like the rest of these fools. This is our home, not an amusement for your pleasure.
His voice sounds very familiar. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Neil Kaplan. What did he do? And quite a bit of anime. He reminds me of, I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong. Yeah, I think I'm wrong. But he sounds very much like him. The guy I'm thinking of doesn't seem to have any voice acting experience in video games, so. He has done a lot of animated stuff. Okay,
And I appreciate that. Doesn't change the fact that I despise that you're here, though, sticking your nose in our business. Ah, yes. The King's invitation. And what royal bag of snakes that is. Look, you have my thanks for saving those people. As much as I hate it, I owe you a favor. But right now, I need to determine where they took the stolen supplies. Let me see that. We've been betrayed, and for gold, no less. By Malakath, I'll make sure someone pays for this. Look, I need to protect the next caravan to come through the Merchant's Gate. If you truly want to help Hrothgar, then you will help me. This note indicates that the traitor has interests in the city. I want you to track down this traitor and find our stolen shipments. The fastest way to get on my good side, and on Kurod's, is to expose the traitor and recover our supplies. I suggest you start your search in the inn. Gold and dark dealings often go. I'm the chief of the foreign clan.
one of the oldest and strongest clans in all of Hrothgar. Kurog makes it sound like tradition is a bad thing, but by Malakath's broken-tooth, tradition is the lifeblood of our culture. It's who we are. You're a long way from home, sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. That's a good way to get it cut off, at least in my stronghold. Still, Malakath would call me a fool if I turned down help when it was freely offered. Unfortunately, not even orcs are immune to greed. War provides too many opportunities for those willing to trade in lives and suffering. Gold. It turns brother against brother. We were better off when we bartered for everything we needed. Look for anything that would link this traitor to the note you found. Someone with a lot of gold to spend would be a good start. Then there are the Khajiit traders that were mentioned. How many of the cat people could there be in Orsinium?
So we need to go to the inn in Orsinium. What do we need in there? Broken bridge. Let's go down to the road. We're gonna end it either at 9 o'clock or whenever this quest line is over. Whichever comes first. By the way.
Interest? About time. Maybe he finally sold some of those trinkets he loved so much.
I ain't complaining and I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid.
Ask about the trader. Ask who about the trader? Down here?
Interest? About time. Maybe he finally sold some of those trinkets he loved so much.
I ain't complaining and I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid.
Okay, down there. How do I get there? Is it glitched?
I ain't complaining and I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid.
That goes too far down. Well, that's clearly not it.
Interest? About time. Maybe he finally sold some of those trinkets he loved so much.
I ain't complaining and I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid.
Where is he? There has to be something I'm missing here. It's either glitched and he's supposed to be up here, or there's another way down.
Interest? About time. Maybe he finally sold some of those trinkets he loved so much.
No charge to have a look.
I think it's glitched because there's no other way to get there. So I hopefully I don't want to like restart or anything. That's the thing. We need to find some stables. So let's do that up here. We have to do that. And then I think we're gonna call it quits.
How am I?
Alright, increase speed. And actually we have some stuff we can sell too. That's all guild traders. Go there. Let's go ahead and sell what we can sell. We still have some time. That's not it. Let's get this way, sure. And let's see. He's in armor.
If you're not wearing...
Repair all of our stuff. Alright, and that's our stream. I hope everybody has a great day. That was a great stream. I will be back next Wednesday. Please like and subscribe.